Good day, everyone. Once again, I'm Gemma Ocotoner of Kalayaan National High School, and I will be your teacher for today's lesson. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to solve problem involving congruent parts and congruent figures. Our topic for today is about solving problems involving congruent parts and congruent figures. Before we start the lesson, try to answer this one. In each of the following pairs of figures, state whether they are congruent or not. Number 1, that is not congruent. Number 2, that is congruent. Number 3, okay, that is congruent. Number 4, that is not. And number 5, that is congruent. And number 6 is not. To understand better, let us proceed to the next activity. Look at the figure below. Triangle DAN is congruent to triangle TON. Congruence means same size and same shape. Two segments, for example, can be made to coincide, assuming, of course, that we would move the segments if they have the same length. Two angles can be made to coincide if they have the same shape, that is, if they have the same measure. Since triangle DAN is congruent to triangle TON, therefore, angle D is equal to angle T, angle A is equal to angle O, angle N is equal to angle N, side DA is equal to side TO, side AN is equal to side OM, side DN is equal to side TN. This simply means that if angle D is equal to 60 degrees, then angle T is also equal to 60 degrees. If angle A is equal to 40 degrees, then angle O is equal to 40 degrees also. If angle N is 80 degrees, then angle M is also equal to 80 degrees. If side DA is equal to 8, then side TO is equal to 8 also. If side AN is equal to 6, then side OM is also equal to 6. If side DN is equal to 5, then side TN is also equal to 5. Always remember that the unit of measure for angle is degree, and in triangle congruence, corresponding parts are equal. For deeper understanding on triangle congruence, let's proceed to the next activity. Let's have illustrative example number 1. Triangle RPQ is congruent to triangle WXY. What is RP? So our solution will be, since triangle RPQ is congruent to triangle WXY, therefore, RP is congruent to WX. If WX is equal to 50 feet, then RP is equal to 50 feet also. Let's have illustrative example number 2. These figures are congruent. What is the measure of angle S? Our solution would be, since these figures are congruent, Therefore, their corresponding parts are equal. If triangle STU is congruent to triangle YXA, then angle S is congruent to angle Y. If the measure of angle Y is equal to 62 degrees, then the measure of angle S is equal to 62 degrees also. Let's have illustrative example number 3. Based on the figure, IJKL is congruent to XUVW. What is the measure of angle X? Our solution is, since the figures are congruent, then the corresponding parts are equal. I is equal to X. If IJKL is congruent to XUVW, then angle I is congruent to angle X. Therefore, if angle I is equal to 105 degrees, then angle X is equal to 105 degrees also. Did you get it, class? I hope so. In this lesson, you'll learn how to solve problems involving congruent parts and congruent figures. Always remember that when two figures are congruent, then they exactly have the same sides and the same angles. The equal sides and angles may not be in the same position. If there is a turn or a flip, but they are there, you can solve for the unknown value. And that ends our lesson for today. Did you understand it very well? If not, you may go back to the lesson presented in your module or see the video again. If today's lesson is very clear to you, congratulations! You may now answer the exercises in your module. Good luck, guys! Thank you for watching!